Glad to have you with us from Delaware Stadium. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the USC Trojans. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Catching up with the Trojans head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Trojans ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
He'll take the deep shot. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got some room to run. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
Now, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Great place to start for this offense. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. The run inside. It's Taylor.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Just feeds the running back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
And you know what? The best third down offense is don't get the third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You can tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on 2nd down?
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Incomplete. He was going for the touchdown.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They go to the ground. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Looking downfield, it's Maiava. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Fires and picked off. Taking it the other way. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown Trojans. A pick six. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try the run. Plows through the defense. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Go, go.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the ground with the back. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Running inside, it's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use a timeout instead. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Penalties like that will just drive you nuts and ruin drives. Here comes 2nd and 14. On the ground, it's Jackson. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To the air, it's Mayava. He's got him. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Pulls and throws off the RPO. At the 20, he's got space. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Jackson. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. They're not just close enough to smell it. It is overwhelming their olfactory sensors. They are right on the doorstep, 3rd and goal. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's the pressure. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the 1st half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to throw it again. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
I don't know how the defense allowed that guy to get so wide open. Obviously, he's got tons of speed. We know that. But you've got to key on him and at least have 2 people running with him deep down the field. That time, that must have been a coverage bust because he was way too open.
The Trojans use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Trojans are facing 3rd and inches. Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. Runs through a man. He might have some space. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. To the air on first down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Man, these windows get tighter down here in the red zone, and those catches are a little bit more contested, more people near you, and it gets a little bit more difficult. But you need your players to step up for your QB and make big plays. I think he's going to look back and say, I should have made that play.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but third down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He got it. And that lead grows even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
And he muffs it. It's loose. From inside the 15, here comes the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Just burrowed right into the middle, and this clock keeps running here late in the second quarter. This will likely be the last play of the half. They give it to him again. Just make sure to take care of that football. He stopped after a short gain. It'll be third down. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. One more snap coming before halftime. Again, it's Brown. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. And the Gamecocks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Trojans. He got a step and just dusted the field. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Tight end now in motion. Here's Brown to begin the drive. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
Now on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Trying to beat the D deep. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
And the Trojans peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And you just get the feeling this defense is going to have to make more negative plays like that. You're down multiple possessions tonight. You need to come away with sacks to see if you can scrape and claw and get back in this game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got a little grass. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with fourth.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher.
Touchdown USC! And the route is on. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. On the run, it's Jackson. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Ready to kick it away to get things started. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Through the defender. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill, and I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going, and as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part, probably the hardest too, getting him on the ground.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Flying down the left side. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. I wasn't sure that one was going to get there, but had just enough gas to make it over the crossbar. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking for space. It's Jackson. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Bailey. Pressure coming, and down he goes.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
That penalty's the last thing this defense needed. Now it's 2nd and 4. They'll try the right side. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers. And this guy, he's got that ability too. So many different tools in his toolbox.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking for a crease. It's Jackson. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll take the help from the penalty, but it's still 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Take it. 22-90 Mountain. 22-90 Mountain. Here we go. Ready. Go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
We reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's caught. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Jackson. Shakes off the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, you got to like the swarm of this defense. You've got to get in the backfield, make some penetration, and realize the first guy's not going to always get that big sucker on the ground. Like, he's a big, strong dude. He's breaking tackles, but still swarming to the football, and this defense still gets a tackle for a loss.
Timeout called by LSU. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for room. It's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Gamecocks in the hurry-up. They'll go right back to the run. A 5-yard pickup there leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. Picks up the first down. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. On first down, it's Brown again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. He slides that just inside the right upright. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. And make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Splits the uprights right down the middle. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. And the Gamecocks will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line, gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Got a man, it's Hudson. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
And the Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. On the move, he fires. Working on the right. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third downs.
Makes the grab in their space. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum, get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
He is dealing on this drive, completed all 5 throws, and now they have 1st and goal.
Yeah, and who needs balance when you got a guy like this? You trust him, getting the ball back in the pocket.
Touchdown, LSU! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Extra point here will give them the lead. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner is stopped. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. The offense changing the play. The run inside. It's Jackson. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. The Gamecocks want to move quickly.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Back to throw, it's Mayava. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
So now it's 2nd and long. A give to Brown. Pulled down for the tackle.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't Olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You've got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Looking for a big play. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll start on the ground with Brown. There he goes. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to pass, it's Bailey. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. To the air on second down. Under fire. Connection to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get them.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take two plays to get the first. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Again, it's Brown. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Down he goes, and the defense
football is a game of inches. Let's see how this thing plays out, man. They were just trying to ice the game. If they could have gotten that fourth down, that was ball game. Now the opponent has life. Their defense has given them a chance. Let's see what they can do.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, and no doubt that's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
They'll try to pick up this 3rd down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. A run for the quarterback. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
In a situation like this, it's all about confidence on offense, and having success early in the drive is paramount. And that's what you've seen. They've done a really good job here putting a few plays together. They've got some momentum. They got to keep this thing up if they're going to go score.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Ready. Back 18. Back 18. Look.
To the air, it's Mayava. Going for the big play. Upstairs to make the catch. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll run with Brown. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Timeout called by LSU. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the Tigers will spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long.
Ready. Red 54, red 54. Why did he go?
Trying to impose their will with the run. And this one's not going to work out either. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down.
And you got to think about when you want to use that final timeout, when you're going to clock it. Every single second counts. You need a field goal to win, but you got to manage this clock.
Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He's got it, and they surge on top here in the final minute.
How about the kicker coming through in a must-have moment? They had to have this kick to take the lead late in the ballgame. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Takes a handoff. It's Jackson. Turning it on. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
To the air, it's Bailey. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
That's the first down for the offense.
Talk about building confidence, coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. kick off first, and here we go. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Vick. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Oh, and you just feel kind of like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. He had him open, and he just overshot it a little bit. Man, those sting.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And you could tell that the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the fourth quarter game.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see
maybe a crease. They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Fletcher. He breaks a tackle. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Back has it. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
Man, it's a nice start for this offense. Their defense didn't have to play the first quarter. Like, that was unbelievable ball control, moving down the field methodically, chewing up clock, and most importantly, punching the ball in and getting the touchdown.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. These two-point conversions are tricky enough. You don't want to add to the degree of difficulty by backing up 5. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hall. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back.
And this team right now has got to be in some shell shock, right? I mean, you can't start any worse. Your defense allows a touchdown on the opening drive, and in your offensive first play, you throw a pick. You just got to take a deep breath right now. Everything is a tidal wave that you're trying to fight against. It's just going to take one good one to turn this thing around, but this is not the start they were hoping for.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hurricane!
And he's in for his second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he'll bring it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Bailey. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Right on target this time. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State, the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Matthews. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third and 5. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
The Buckeyes will come to the line to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. This time he's got it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Buckeyes are rolling down the field. Wants to throw again. Caught in the backfield, it's Raymond. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Hauls it in. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on fourth down again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going long. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Return takes it inside the 30, down to the 28 as the defense has him setting up shop from there.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback.